I'm Lucille D'Auria, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make an Italian cream cake, one that has been handed down in generations in my family. We're going to start out with 9 egg yolks, 1 3/4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of cornstarch, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 3 lemon peels only, and 2 1/4 cups of 2 1/4 quarts of milk. So let's get started. Okay, I've separated my eggs. So here's the egg yolks. And here are the egg whites. So they have to be separated. You can use these egg whites for an angel food cake. So we're going to start with that, and we're going to beat them. Let's beat them around. And then we're going to add 1 3/4 cups of sugar. So we have 1, 1 1/2, and 1/4 cup of sugar. So it's 1 3/4 cups of sugar altogether. Now years ago they used flour, but I use cornstarch so we don't get any lumps. So we're mixing that in a little bit. Then we're going to add 1 cup of cornstarch. Three-quarter teaspoon of salt. I kind of gaze. I know what it would be. So there you go. 3/4 teaspoons of salt. And then we're going to put in our milk. So we're going to put 2 1/4 quarts of milk, and that is exactly 8 cups of milk. I'm just going to pour that in. That's 4 cups. Here's another 4 cups. So that makes 8, and 1 cup, which is 1/4 cup, 1/4 of the quart of milk. So we have that. We're going to stir that around. And I said we're using cornstarch, so that won't lump up. Now, you can put vanilla flavoring in this if you don't care for lemon. But when we do the lemons, what we do is we peel the lemons and we just put the rinds in there like that. We don't use the lemon, just the rinds. And we're ready to cook. Okay, so now we have it on a medium heat. We don't want to put it on a high heat because it'll burn. And boy, a burnt cream does not taste good. You can put this in a double boiler if you like. But I'm going to do it this way today to show you those people. Not everyone has a double boiler. So we're just going to do this until it gets nice and thick and creamy. And we'll just keep stirring it. It takes a little while to do, but if you want to look inside here, you can see what it looks like. It's nice and thick there like that. You see that? And after it gets in the refrigerator and stays for a couple of hours, it will be really thick. You have to cool this cream completely before you put it in the refrigerator. I'm going to turn the heat off. And you can see it's bubbling a little bit. I'm going to make sure it doesn't burn. And it's nice and thick. Now we're going to pour it into, take it off the heat, and we're going to pour it into our bowl. Okay, that's it. Put plastic wrap directly onto the cream. And the reason why we do that is so that it doesn't form a skin. So it's going directly on the cream. And as soon as it cools completely, then we're going to put it into the refrigerator. Okay, now we're going to start the sponge cake for our Italian cream cake. So we're going to start with 6 eggs separated. And we're going to start with our egg whites first. And we're going to beat them until they're nice and fluffy. We're coming to soft heat, and we're going to add a half a cup of sugar. Slowly. And a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Now we're going to make this get real thick, and we'll have real stiff teeth. So it's still going, so let it go. Okay, now they're nice. It's a nice stiff peak, and you can tell because when you oops, it stands up. It doesn't stand up too much, but it stands up. All right, we're going to put this in another pan so it will, until we're ready to fold it in with our egg yolks. Okay, so we're going to put 6 egg yolks in there. And we're going to beat this till it's real rich. Now 5 minutes we have to beat this. We're talking about thick and yellowish. The egg yolks have to be nice and thick and yellow. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to lower this a little bit. One half cup of water. And then 1 cup of sugar. I'm going to put the sugar in here. Let that beat around. Okay. All right. Our cake is finished. I put it on a turntable, and now it's ready to be torted. So I'm putting a serrated knife in here, and I'm turning it a little at a time. I'm just slicing away about a ½ inch down from the top. Okay, that's finished. We're going to put it into, I'm going to place it into another 10-inch pan, and I have some wax paper here. You can do it any way you like, but this is how I do it. And I put the bottom, put it like that. I'm taking, you can use whipped cream or Cool Whip. I'm using Cool Whip. And I'm just going to build like a little dam here. And I'm going to take my cream that we made earlier, and it's nice and firm. And I'm just going to put a lot in. I like a lot. Oh, you know what we forgot?
Rum.
We forgot the rum. Yeah. Wow. We can't forget that rum. And we're using the real stuff. We're not using the rum syrup. So we're just going to sprinkle it. Put your fingers over the bottle and just sprinkle it a little bit. Because we're going to do every layer that way. And we're going to continue on layer after layer, as many as we can get. I'm thinking we can get maybe 2 more layers of cream in there. And we'll be ready to go.